Hi everyone, I'm Mark. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. And this is Pick a Card that I do 5 days a week. Pick the card that you resonate with. This is card number 1 and card number 2. The angels always come forth and give you messages that you need to know. And if you like what you hear, please support my channel by giving me thumbs up or a like, and to subscribe so you can get your daily messages. So let's get started with your pick a card reading. This is Michael that comes forth. And it says, mirror, who or what is triggering you? That means you have to find those weak areas that are now working for you and to work through it. Because if you're looking at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. But what are your triggers? What do you need to do to work through it? It's so important to figure out to work through things that are the weak areas, because the other way it's going to keep on triggering you and you're going to keep on feeling it and it's going to really bother you. And then you're going to feel like you're not growing or evolving. So when you look in the mirror here, or in this case, the girl is actually looking in the water and looking at the reflection of herself, and she's not liking what she's seeing. So she needs to do and water, in this card I just want to show you, it represents emotions. And if you notice how the water's a little rippy there, that means there's a little disturbance in the emotional. And isn't that part of your trigger points? Is your emotions? Well, if we feel off with our emotions, that's going to trigger us. And it could be regarding about a friend of yours that bothers you, or something bothers you personally, or it could be your partner. Whatever it is, whatever's triggering you, you want to work through that. Because if you don't, then it's going to keep on haunting you, and you don't want it. So really work through any areas that are weak, what your angel is telling me to tell you, and this way you could move forward, not feeling uncomfortable when those situations do arise. The other way, it's a big, it becomes like too overwhelming. That means you can go through your life feeling uncomfortable in these areas. And why feel uncomfortable when you could just work through it? I know a lot of us, we don't like confrontation, I know, and we have to do it, why? To resolve it. Because this way, if we continue on confronting it, then we're going to feel in our hearts that we know we're working through it. Because I know confronting is very hard. Sometimes we have to express things. You know what? We may not express something to a person. It could have been a partner, a friend, a business associate, your own boss, whatever it is, and then we don't feel good about ourselves. It's like the throat chakra starts to get blocked up because we're not expressing ourselves. So what do we need to do about it? Not to feel bad about the situation, but more to get into it of really to express yourself, right? Of really on how you feel. And that's what you need to tell the other person. Because all these little weak areas we go through our life, and there's so many different triggers that we got to work out. The best way to do it that I always recommend my clients is really to write it down, create a chart. All those areas that you need to do that are weak, you work through it, and this way you can move forward knowing that you work through each one of them. The other way, it's going to keep on being a circle pattern. Some of our weak areas, like some people are claustrophobic. Why are we? It could be a past life thing. It's a trigger point. It still deals with an emotion. So we still need to work it out. I'm not saying for you to put your head underneath the bed the whole time and stay there. No, but you got to almost like reprogram it. And as you reprogram it, well, guess what? Then you're really feeling that what's going on with you it's something you're feeling in your heart that you need to resolve. The other way, it's going to keep on circling and circling and circling. And that's not something that you want to do. So keep on working through things. And I know it's frustrating and I know it takes time. But remember, please don't be hard on yourself. Just work through it. And if you go more into detail with it and you take it a little at a time, it won't be coming so overwhelming. This is what your angel is telling me to tell you. So you really want to feel your best and you want to go forward in. And the only way you're going to do that is you have to, I like to use the word desensitize, really working through it one thing at a time and really minimize it. You may not be able to make it disappear all the way, but at least you have it more under control and you can manage your life better. And that's what your angels tell me to really work through. All these little triggers that you need to work through, okay? All right, so now we're going on to card number 2. Oh, and Angel Gabriel came forth for you. Inner temple, devotion, tune into your portal of your heart. That means your body's your temple, right? So the body's your temple. And that does say inner temple. I don't know if you guys can see it, inner temple. But remember, so your body's your temple. Your body will tell you what you need to work through. We need to listen within. When we listen within ourselves, we get more in touch. And the body, when it says some things to us, we know how to act and respond and behave to it. Okay, so we need to stay focused on what we need to do. And one way of doing it is to get into tune with your body. And the body is, well, it's almost like a GPS. It's like you'll know when things are wrong on how you're feeling. Sometimes it could actually cause muscle pain, like, in your upper traps in here or your neck area, because the body's saying, hey, I'm not happy, I'm emotionally upset. So we need to go in ourselves, meditate, relax, do some deep breath work, and feel, what are we doing? We have to listen to our inner self. What are we doing? Because we need to get in touch with our hearts, right? You have a soul heart here. You have a regular heart here. So a soul heart is right here on the left side. And then you have a regular heart right here. Well, when you go into your body, you get in touch with your heart more. And your heart will express what you need to do to move forward. Because if you're lacking within your own body, that means we're not listening within, and we're not using our heart, where it's like a disservice. It's almost like you're not working through what you need to work through. So listen to your body, because your body's your temple, and your body will be in tune with it. And remember, when you go into the inside the body will act and respond and let you know. It could be an emotional thing, it could be a mental thing, it could be a physical thing, and it could be a spiritual thing. Whatever it is, we need to go inside. And remember, our world only gets changed only if we go inside ourselves and we feel that we're listening in, because our inner world changes our outer world. Everything that goes on around us comes from within inside us first, and then it goes on to the outside. That's how we manifest within us, and then it manifests on the outside. But with the portal heart, it's really getting in tune with your emotions, feeling that things are working in the aspect of you're listening more within, and the heart is giving you instructions of what you need to do. It could be an emotional thing, a mental thing, a physical thing. Like if you're trying to lose weight and all of a sudden your body, your heart feels it, the portal heart feels that, God, I really should be losing weight. I'm gaining so much weight. Look what I'm doing to myself. And there it is right away, all right? That the inner temple within you is speaking out to you, so we need to listen to it. And when we listen to it, our heart is happy because we're making ourselves happy, right? It could be an emotional thing by working through our past stuff, even our present stuff, so we can move forward instead of keep on holding on to. And once again, our heart is happy. Mental stuff, we're constantly blocking things. When we start clearing it, again, the heart is happy. Do you see what I mean? So our emotions get so in touch or so connected to our portal heart. So whatever we respond within, the heart is constantly being affected by all emotions. And it's not just emotions or mental thoughts, but it's the physical too, and the spiritual. They all are intertwined to look together. So really, please stay focused on that. And please note that when we listen within, we bring beauty without. And if you guys want to hear anything, please comment below, anything you would like for me to talk about. And I do one-on-one sessions, and I love to help you. I mean, I do healing work, I do hypnotherapy work, I also do coaching, and I do so much more. So, please click the description box below, and this way I can help you and move forward in your life. And I'm here for you to give you that guidance and support that you need. And please subscribe so you can follow me on here. Just be you, the loving you. See you tomorrow. Take care for now. Bye.